Hi everyone, it's Laura from the library. I want to welcome you back to our Let's Get Growing series. Today I have a really quick and easy spring project that you can do to save your bulbs that you've bought at the store so that you can put them in your garden in the fall. So first thing we're going to do is put on some gardening gloves. If you don't have gardening gloves, you can just put on a pair of winter gloves if you don't want to get your hands dirty. And so I'll show you here. These are some bulbs that I had actually forced last fall, and I grew them inside in January and February. So these are tulips. Maybe you've got tulips or daffodils from the store that you would like to save. So all we're going to do is gently pull on the bulb to bring it out of the soil. Now, I'm going to be honest with you, I just did this and got dirt all over the floor. So I have one that I've already pulled out to show you. So you might want to do it outside, it's a bit messy. So you'll pull it out of the soil. Mine were quite root bound, as you can see, just because they've been in there since last fall. So I just gently pulled at the roots, and there's your bulb. All you're going to do is gently brush off any excess dirt with your fingers. There you go. And you're going to lay it on a tray. I've got my tray here, I'll show you in a second. And we're just going to leave it to dry as long as necessary, really. You can wait a day, you can wait a few days. You just want to make sure that the bulbs appear to be nice and dried out so that when we store them they don't turn rotten. Now, one thing you want to make sure is that your bulbs are in good condition. If you notice that you have one that has any rotting spots on it, you're going to discard that one. You want to just keep the best of the best for this project. Okay, so we'll let them dry, and one thing you can do after they have dried is cut off the excess greenery. We don't really need that. These were just bulbs that I had left in a cold, dark place. I wasn't watering them, so the soil was completely dried, and essentially we're making sure that they are now dormant. So once it's dry, feel free to cut off that greenery. And then what you need is just any old paper bag. And we're gonna, see, this is just an LCBO bag that we had. We're gonna put it in the bag, scrunch up the top, and just put it in a dark place until you're ready to plant them in the fall. So you could put them in your basement. If you've got a nice shed outside, that would be okay, you can do it then. And then these store bulbs would be great to put in your garden and grow some new tulips or daffodils or anything next year. So thank you for joining me today. I want you to try it at home and let me know how it goes. You can leave me a comment here on YouTube, or you can leave us a comment on Facebook or Instagram, and even send us a picture if you like of your drying bulbs. So here you go, I'll show you what we've got here. There you go, our dried bulbs. Well, they're not dry yet, but they will be. All right, so thank you for joining us today for Let's Get Growing, and I'll see you soon for another edition. Bye.